Hey guys. Today I want to share my experience with the ANCEL AD310 Classic Enhanced Universal OBD2 scanner. I've been using this little gadget for a few weeks now to help diagnose issues with my car, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed for what it offers at such a low price. First off, if you're new to car diagnostics or just want something simple that actually works without breaking the bank, this tool might be exactly what you're looking for. It's compatible with most vehicles built from 1996 onward, which covers pretty much any car on the road that supports OBD2 protocols. That includes a wide range of cars, trucks, and SUVs, so no matter what you drive, this scanner will likely work for you. When I got the ANCEL AD310, I was pleasantly surprised by how straightforward it was to use. There's no complicated setup. You just plug it into your vehicle's OBD2 port, usually located under the dashboard near the steering column, and turn the ignition on. The device powers up immediately, and within seconds, it connects to your car's computer system. The screen is clear and easy to read, and the buttons are simple, just a few to navigate menus and select options. One of the things I really appreciate is that it can read and clear engine fault codes quickly. So, if your check engine light comes on, instead of worrying or spending money right away at a shop, you can plug this in and get an instant readout of what might be wrong. It also gives you a brief explanation of the trouble codes right on the screen, which is super handy because you don't need to be a mechanic or look up every code online to understand what's going on. This feature alone makes it a great value, especially if you like to be proactive about car maintenance. Besides just reading codes, the ANCEL AD310 can display live data from your car's sensors. That means you can see things like engine RPM, vehicle speed, coolant temperature, and other important info in real time. While it doesn't have a fancy color screen or graphs like some high-end models, the data it provides is accurate and sufficient for most DIYers and casual users. The device also checks your vehicle's IM readiness status, which is important if you need to pass an emissions test. It tells you whether your car's systems have completed their self-tests or if there's something that might cause a failed inspection. This saved me a lot of guesswork before I went for my emissions check, and it gave me peace of mind. I want to mention that while the scanner is very reliable and easy to use, it's pretty basic compared to professional-grade diagnostic tools. For example, it won't read ABS or airbag codes, nor can it perform advanced diagnostics or bidirectional testing. But honestly, for the vast majority of people who just want to check their engine codes and clear them, this is more than enough. The build quality is decent for the price. The unit feels lightweight but solid enough to hold comfortably. The cable connecting to the car is flexible and long enough to let you sit in the driver's seat and operate the scanner without strain. The screen has a backlight, so it's usable even in low light conditions. However, the buttons can feel a bit stiff at first, but they work just fine once you get used to them. One small downside I noticed is that the menu navigation isn't super fast. Sometimes it takes a second or two to register button presses, and scrolling through long lists can feel a bit slow. But it's not a deal breaker, and it's actually pretty normal for entry-level scanners. Also, there's a mini USB port for firmware updates, but the update cable is not included, so if you want to update, you'll need to get that separately. Overall, the ANCEL AD310 is a fantastic tool if you want to save money on trips to the mechanic and get quick, reliable info on your vehicle's health. It's perfect for beginners, DIY car enthusiasts, or anyone who just wants to understand what their car's check engine light means without paying high fees. I found it very useful when my car's check engine light turned on unexpectedly. Instead of stressing, I grabbed the scanner, plugged it in, and found out the issue was a loose gas cap. I cleared the code right away, tightened the cap, and the light went off after a few drives. This simple process saved me a costly and unnecessary visit to the mechanic. If you want something simple, reliable, and affordable that does exactly what it promises, reading and clearing engine codes, showing live sensor data, and checking emissions readiness, then the ANCEL AD310 is a great choice. If you're interested, click the link below for the best price and grab one for yourself. It's honestly a great little device that can save you time, money, and stress when it comes to car diagnostics. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the ANCEL AD310 or want to share your experience with it, drop a comment below. Let me know if you want it more casual, more detailed, or shorter.